night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Oh, look at me. I'm retarded. I'm a globe.
The whole system is designed to disconnect you from your intuition. Why? Disconnected people are easy to manipulate. Everything from sunscreen to politics to the food industry. It's all designed to disconnect and manipulate you. We are in the middle of a war right now, but it's not a traditional war. It's a war on consciousness. It's a war on freedom. This is the time to listen, not to the news. No, your intuition, your gut, your heart. Love is the greatest weapon against darkness. How do you love more? You begin by loving yourself. How do you love yourself? You listen to the messages your body is telling you.
I'm scared, Dad.
Do you trust me, son?
Yes.
Come on, son. Rule number 1, never trust anybody.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind, coming to you live from the heart of dystopia. As you can see, something Wong has beamed me down here, and I am in the middle of the city square with our glasses on, so we are able to see through the subliminal messaging. Isn't this glorious? Has it been too quiet? Has it been too quiet, everyone? I think it has been suspiciously quiet. Ooh, people, he likes it. Yeah, cool. Yeah, well, and think about this. If you took right here, and if you put an E onto the where the comma's at, then it still works too. Get it? Because a U is a female sheep. Well, it's not funny if I have to explain it. Anyway. Wow. We got a lot of people out here. Renee Bernays is here. Back on the plane again. Yeah, we had to beam down, Renee. We had to beam down here. From what we understand up there, that there's been quite some suspicious activities happening down here with in the Matrix. So we're going to actually delve into that tonight. I want to let everybody know that, and I will put a link to it. If you are not subscribed to the Rumble channel, please go over to my Rumble link and subscribe. It's in the description of this video. I will also right now place it up on here for all of you. All right, there it goes. Bang, without a problem. All right, make sure you're subscribed because we're going to simulcast. We're over on Rumble Live right now. We're over here on YouTube right now. We're going to give everybody a chance to get here and get in. And what we're going to do is, after a little while, I'm sure that the discussion, because it's been boiling up inside me, is going to gravitate towards topics that YouTube just doesn't seem to like. Okay? But on Rumble, you're allowed to talk about these things. And I think they're very important. I think they're things that people need to discuss. And that's probably one of the reasons that YouTube doesn't want you talking about it. But the title of tonight's show, Calm Before the Storm, it almost seems like that. It almost seems like that. I'm just saying that this was too easy. There's another thing about where some 20 million votes went. That was there actually 20 million people that didn't vote this time? Donald Trump still got the same amount of votes, damn near, very close in the same ballpark as he did the first time or the last time when he went against Biden. But somehow this time, the Democrats didn't seem to be able to muster up enough voters. What happened? Were the cemeteries closed? What was going on there? Anyway, they haven't even put up much of a fuss about that. There's a few people out there, but you haven't heard a whole lot out of Kamala. You haven't heard a whole lot of any. I did see a picture of Nancy Pelosi with a sourpuss look on her face and everything. And I'm like, man, these people are really fucking emotional about this shit. I don't ever, up until recent years, I don't ever remember people being that fucking emotionally involved in politics, man. I really never did. But anyway, I guess that they are, and that's where we're at, and that's why I think it's so suspiciously gosh dang quiet right now. A lot of shit going on in the world. So I want to give a shout outs out here in the chat land. Looks like I got a bunch of people over here on the Rumble side too. We got 27 over there, and we got 75 over here. That's almost 100 people all together. That's not bad for the first, what are we at? 8 minutes, and most of that was intro. Don't worry, folks. We're going to get into some pretty cool shit here tonight. Let's see. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Flat Earth Farms. Wow. The super chat you sent me was phenomenal. Is phenomenal. We're still checking it out. And I have no doubt right now we're indulging in something called super glue. And wow, holy crap. Talk about getting the laughies. Man, we were sitting over here cracking up so hard about shit. I mean, I was just rolling quips one after the other. It was insane. You like that background, Mirror Man? We got Mirror Man is with us here tonight. We got Realize, Renee Bernays, who's been around for a long time with the Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind crew. We got Dreamy Lynn, allergic to the BS, who formerly known as Dreamy Lynn, Escape the Chains, also known as, you're not supposed to know this, but she's really Roseanne Barr. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? Damn, shouldn't have said that. Anyway, now Maurice List is here with us tonight. Sean Alke. Well, if Angela Baby Carson is here and you're not, then see, I start wondering what the fuck is up, man. You know, when we see you guys together, we know, we're good. Man, I got a nice buzz. Who else we got? In this joint? Memorial Gardens, good to see you, my dear. Let's see. The True Few. Greg Brayton is with us again tonight, coming to us from close to a mile high in elevation. I'm below you right now then, Greg. So usually I'm way above your elevation, but tonight we're down here at sea level. Or is it sea curve? Should be sea curve, shouldn't it? Well, I guess it's not. Let's see. JP says, I've never voted. Good. I don't blame you, brother. Yeah, it's like, which way do you want to be shot, in the back or the front? I don't want to get shot at all. Let me see, who else am I looking at? I got Jehovah's lovely daughter Barbara here with us tonight. Eldon Bean, illiterate. I like that one. Bazas with a saddle bump. Boom, boom, boom. RH. Mojo Shop, what's going on, bro? Let's see what else we got going on here. I think RH. Did I miss anybody? Shawnee B. Good to see you, my friend. Eldon Bean. Lisa Marie. How are you tonight, my dear? Good to see you here with us. Make sure that, as I said, you go over to the Rumble side of things. I did put that in there. I know I talked about it, but maybe I didn't put it in here. This is the link. We've also provided it in the description of the video over on the YouTube side. Also, if any of you are thinking about, streaming and using StreamYard, if you want to get started with it, click the StreamYard link that's in the description of the video, and then I get credit for it. So, help a brother out, man. Yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, I believe I said that wrong. It's supposed to be. Know what I'm saying? Okay, there we go. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. Well, let's get back. Let's get into shit here. What we got going on. Yeah, what I was saying is the freak out is like minimal. However, we have been getting like very interesting, irritating videos of these people, and I have to question if they're real. If they're real, America has some really mentally unhinged people walking around, or which we already knew, but I mean, the degree is what's concerning. Or there's just a lot of people trying to get attention by making meltdown videos because they've gotten a lot of views. They're not views because it's for any other reason than people go, oh, who did I kick you? Who did I kick off where? Who got kicked off? Lewis Albert Jr. Where'd you get kicked off of, my man? Tell me what happened. Talk to me, brother. The mentally insane are running the country. No shit. No shit. But these ones that come out here, I mean, this is close. I can't wait till if this would have continued, I think, with the trend, it wouldn't have been long before we saw one of these in the cabinet of the Oval Office. Man, check this out. This is gonna play. Oh yeah, this is the one that had us laughing so hard. This was fucked up. Because of what, broad? I can only see you getting kicked off of here if you said something hideously horrible about someone with her boyfriend. I didn't kick anybody off. Literally, I have not kicked anybody off. I've kicked some people off of stream, but I've not kicked anybody out of chat. I've not bound. I've not. Yeah, I realized who he wasn't. Well, where'd you get kicked out of? Were you in the live stream? I certainly didn't do it. Anyway, y'all work it out, right? So I'll look. I don't even know. I didn't block anybody. I haven't even been fucking with that. Anyway, I got time for that shit. Sorry if it was an unjust block. Not sorry if it wasn't. I don't, whatever. So anyway, let's see. Oh, well, then you must have said something fucking awful. You must have said something awful. So I don't know. What was it that you said? What was what did you say that got you kicked off? Because I don't just do that. If some, I don't do that. Were you being a troll? If you were being a troll, I probably did shit can your ass, man. Those people that start spamming and doing stupid shit, I ain't got no time for their ass. Kick rocks, bitch. Ain't playing that. All right, let's see here. Anyway, this is what had me cracking up. Listen to this thing. Oh, right off the bat, what is that? Man with like some kind of a weight problem and just long hair, or is that a woman? Tell me. If you think that's a man, put a 1. If you think it's a woman, put a 2. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's a frog. Okay, Run Ham Solo says it's a frog. Well, maybe we'll be able to tell here. Let's see what they say. They. That's one of them pronouns I can use, right? They. All right.
Hey, my fellow ladies out there. So men think they own you. Take it from somebody that used to be a man. You got boobs. You got a vajayjay. Guess what, honey? You own them. Trust me, they want it. Make them earn it.
Wow. So what would you do for a Klondike bar, right? You know? Come on, man. I know there's a bunch of you guys out there going, holy crap, how can I get with that? And all you got to do is tell her that you voted for Kamala. All you got to do. Be in a good shot. All right. Well, let me take a look over here at this Rumble side. Oh, it's getting good over here. 34 people over on the Rumble side. Hoping to see many, many more. We've got 95 on the YouTube side. Like I said, I will be cutting this here shortly. I want to give people an opportunity that want to come up because also I pinned the link to the chat over on the Rumble chat too, so people can come up from over there if they wish as well. So that's a trend demon. Okay, all right, I can get on board with that. Let me see, what did I find here? This shit is so jumbled up. Oh yeah, here's some this. I thought this was pretty funny too. Now listen, we're gonna get into there's some shit going on with Israel that's not cool. I'm not real tickled about some of the, everybody's going, yay, Donald Trump. He says he's going to do that. He's going to do this, that, and the other. He's talking about ending the Federal Reserve. All right. So you look at his cabinet picks so far, and the amount of dual citizenship Zionists that he has chosen is phenomenal. Dual citizenship with Israel. Okay. Now, let's take a look at the board of the Federal Reserve Bank, the owner of the Federal Reserve Bank. I'll be gosh dang why they all got dual citizenship too. So when Donnie says he's talking about ending the Fed, you think he's actually going to do that shit? He immediately surrounded himself by vipers right away. Right the fuck away. So from what I understand, I guess, no wrath coming from it, but from what I understand, I guess Satan is now devastated since Kamala lost the election. He recently gave a press conference, if you want to see it. And you know what I'm going to do real quick? Just to get by some small hat justice. Bear with us for a moment. Okay. Everybody see that? That means that we get to show stuff. And if you don't like it, you can refer to that right there. We're talking about that's justice right there, boy. And we get this one up here too, just to make sure, okay? So that we don't have no problems in the future. All right, we're good to go, right? Now we can play. Now we get to play. All right, I got to get over here to the comment side so I can see. Welcome to the show. Yeah. FU fair use, right? Trump is the Azazal's minion. Azazal's minion. You know, I have to say, man, it's like I was over on, I don't know what's going on with Burn the Corporate Fiction, but that boy, he's drinking the Kool-Aid. He can't step back and look. I don't know what's happening there, but seemed to get kind of bent when I asked him how signing $6.2 trillion into debt was an investment in the American people, how that was supposed to have helped American people if he was for everybody. And, you know, a number of the things that he did while he was there, but all they did was they gave you a fight between a kid with polio and Mike Tyson, and you know, Mike Tyson won. And it doesn't make Mike Tyson a good president. It just makes him better than the other one. Okay. Now, the things that he's out there saying that he can do, I'm like, how do you fucking have the power to do that shit? You know? I don't know. But I also see it like this. If you're out there talking about ending the Federal Reserve, seems like the last guy that started talking about doing that ended up leaving half of his cranial capacity all over downtown Dallas. I don't know. So we can only see what comes to do with that. Like I've said before, the fat lady hasn't sung, and this show ain't over yet. And this just seems too goddamn easy. It looks just too damned easy to me, man. So I ran across this from the Babylon Bee. I love the Babylon Bee. At least, you know, this, but some of their stuff they put out there, if they hadn't put their little logo on the video, you'd think it was something that was real. This is how fucking crazy our world has gotten. Anyway, this is Satan's press conference about this recent defeat of the communist Kamala Harris. So, and listen, folks, just real quick, you know, even though I call her Commie Kamalis, that doesn't make Dinosaur any better. Okay? Just two fingers of the same goddamn hand that's choking the shit out of you. So, there you go.
Oh, that's good. That's nectar of the demons. Well, no beating around the bush. Okay. We lost the 2024 election, but this it's been one heaven of a week. Okay. I just want to say up front that I'm super proud of our team. I mean, the lies, chaos, the hysterical push to trans everyone's kids and put tampons in the boys' bathroom. We did our best. And unfortunately, God and the Republicans just played a better game out there. So I guess we'll take some questions.
What do you think went wrong there? It seemed like Harrison Walls was a perfect candidate.
Honestly, I could have run a drug parakeet and it wouldn't have made a difference. My Democrat followers will vote for anyone who promises them the right to kill their kids. So the good guys they just wanted it more, I guess. You know, the match was just kind of unfair. Okay, it was a little uneven. I mean, it's not on their side. They had the truth, the Constitution, they have prayer, and they have Zachary Levi. You know, the guy from Tangled. And at last, I've seen the light. Anyway, I know that we on our side have a lot of talent. Okay, we've got MSNBC, Joy Behar, Rachel Maddow, CNN, crying Jimmy Kimmel, and all those demon-possessed kids on the they, thems that they're screaming on TikTok right now. It's, you know, great prospects. A lot of upside coming up through the farm leagues, you know. So,
what are the plans for the Hell franchise moving forward?
Bright future. We'll keep trying to convince everyone that Trump's Hitler. Actually, this is kind of funny. We got Hitler in a special torture chamber right over there, and he hates it when we compare him to Trump. It's funny. He's like, I'm the most evil. See, I'm the Führer. He's just an orange reality star. It's classic. It's classic. One of the few points of joy in my life right now. Anyway, we'll probably just try to keep throwing Trump in jail and stuff and do a few more assassination attempts. Run a last-ditch Hail Mary, pick six, if you know what I mean.
What's the game plan for converting Republicans to your cause?
Well, actually, you know what? We did make some good headway in this arena. We got David French to do that whole evangelicals for Harris thing. So it's fun. It's really hard to say that with a straight face. So getting Christians to vote for a woman who supports baby murder is just like, we have, let's see, we have Liz Cheney. I love her. Anyone that's a friend of war is a friend of mine. We'll just keep pushing the woke agenda to the schools to try to brainwash Republicans' kids on TikTok. It's kind of like, we're coming for your children. But for real, we are actually coming for your children.
Any other upcoming plans you can tease?
Well, I mean, actually, in the next 4 years, it's obviously going to be a rebuilding year. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to compete and do a quality product and put it out there on the field every single day. See, we just released another season of Rings of Power. Oh, that's great. So we're putting pronouns everywhere. That's great. Dungeons and Dragons, board games, LinkedIn, which we also created. We got some more Blippy coming out. Nothing woke there, just pain and suffering. We're working on reducing legroom and airplanes. Gosh, excited for that. Well, that's it for now. I've got a meeting coming up here about Bitcoin. No idea how it works. So, yeah, you guys got to get out of here. Hey, Wormwood, we got that meeting for the Bitcoin thing. We got to clear the room. Can you just release the shark bears, please? Toodles.
Shark bears. Let's release the shark bears. No shit. Anyway, I like to always give you guys a little bit of humor and shit that comes up as I find it. There's some serious stuff about Kellogg's somebody put out today. And there's a lot of weird shit like this going on. It's and I've seen this too. I've seen Kellogg's products at my store on really phenomenal sale.
You guys want to know what's crazy? The stores are really trying to get rid of, look, it's $1. They're really trying to get rid of these Kellogg's products. People aren't buying this stuff no more because they know it's trash and it's poisoning our kids. All that stuff about the Kellogg's and they're being sued. Yep, other companies are going to go down too. See, watch. The revolution will be televised. Don't fall for it. Don't buy the crap. It's only $1, but it's crap. It's all kinds of nasty stuff in there, okay? Don't fall for it. This is store's last-ditch efforts to try and get rid of the product and make some money off of it because they know that it's going under.
Wow. So, this is part of this mass awakening or grand rising, whatever you want to call it. Yes, Renee, it does me too. It does me too. Because these people have they're horrible. They're terrible, terrible, terrible fucking companies. And you can even go back to the origins of Kellogg's Corporation and the man behind it. And this guy was a eugenicist, man. The whole idea of putting out cornflakes is because of the cornflakes and reduce the sperm count of men. Okay. It's really, wow, really quite insidious what they got going on. And, we're going to get into who's behind most of these agendas that we're talking about right now. The fat lady that used to be a dude that we watched a little bit ago. All of it. What this little devil there was talking about the, yeah, we are coming for your kids, but We're going to get into who's actually behind all of that, but not here on YouTube. So in just a little while, we're going to be cutting off of YouTube and we're going to be going over to the Rumble side. I'm going to put the link here because we're going to get into who's really behind a lot of this shit. And you're going to be surprised at a lot of it, especially if you're not familiar with the information. It may actually be very triggering for some people. So if you've not been over and subscribed to the Rumble app or to my channel, the link to view it is now in the chat once again, and I've included it in the description of the video here on YouTube. Capiche? Cool. So this is kind of a thing too, is we're seeing right now a vast amount of control from a little country near the Mediterranean that seems to exact a lot of control for the size and everything that they are. They seem to always want to intervene in the affairs of other countries and cause subterfuge. You know what subterfuge is, right? What's going on, Jam?
Hey, Soul, how are you doing, man?
I am finer than frog hair split 3 ways.
Great to hear, man. Hi.
That's
Nice
very
evening.
fine. You ever seen a frog hair, Jam?
Sorry?
Have you ever seen a frog hair before?
A frog hair?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's because they're real fine. And I'm
Frogs?
finer than one of those split right in half. That's how fine I am right now.
So you're doing good, yeah. Everything all right?
Yeah, man. Fish sticks, rubbers, and a getaway car, man. That's all we need, right?
Yeah.
So, do you follow Brian Young? High Impact
Brian
Flicks.
Young? No.
Here's the deal.
What he's doing?
Oh man, he has this. He put out this thing. It's not very long, and it's he's basically, he says, is Alex Jones an Israel shill? I have said yes, probably now for about 15 years.
Okay.
That he is an Israel shill.
In Israel, okay.
Yeah.
And what he's doing? What he's a manager or what?
Let's just take a look here real quick.
Okay, thanks, yeah. I heard about him, yes. Alex Jones, yes.
Okay, I'm sure you
Sure,
have.
I know him. Sure.
All right, listen here.
I saw
Just to
some.
point out some serious irony and hypocrisy. Alex Jones right now is doing a live stream entitled "The Democrat Deep State System is in Complete Collapse." Alex Jones sees signs everywhere that the left is in total panic mode and abandoning ship, while Donald Trump is filling the swamp with Israeli swamp things. You could make this up, but why would you have to waste the energy doing it? Alex Jones, you're a freaking shill. Just to point out some.
Wow, seems to me somebody said that not just about Alex Jones, but I did point that out about the president-elect, that he seems to be just filling the swamp with new creatures while dazzling his audience with all these grand prizes that are coming their way once he takes office, right?
Yeah,
Going to get rid of the
famous,
income
yes.
tax. Yeah, going to get rid of the income tax. Going to probably end the Federal Reserve. Right, all this shit. Going to mass deport all these illegal aliens and all the rest of the shit that he's saying, right? And everybody's going, yeah. Meanwhile, they're not paying attention to the dual citizenship Zionist shills that he's putting in his cabinet. And that's what we're going to talk about when we move over to Rumble here. Very
People are really dangerous. You know, they tell you a little bit of the truth, but then they deceive you. They're really dangerous. I know him.
That's for me.
I know him. First, I liked him, but when you look deeper in him, he's really a dangerous person, in my belief.
And here's the thing, too, man. There's all this acting. And, at first when I saw people talking about, there's actors playing this role and that role in the government, and I was like, yeah, they could possibly do that, but I don't know, right? Okay. So this is fucking crazy right here. I want to bring up this post by this came out by somebody named Anunnaki. Sebastian, isn't that interesting, right?
Great Halloween show. I just want to say to you, great, really. It's a hard topic, but you made it really great.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it, man. So it says that same actors, different roles. Let me bring this up for you to all just be able to see. It says same actors, different roles. On the left is CNN anchor Chris Wallace. And on the right, I'm sure everybody knows who Chris Wallace is. And on the right is the Pfizer head of vaccine research, Katherine Jansen. Okay.
I don't look much, news. I hate it. But yeah, of course, I know them.
Is that the same person?
The same person?
Yeah.
This one? No, I don't believe. No.
You sure? Look at that woman on the right and the guy on the left.
Yeah. I would believe that they do something like that, but they really don't look very much the same.
I don't know, man. Let's ask the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Put a 1 in the chat if they look like the same person. Put a 2 in the chat if they don't.
Of course they do it, something like that. I know that they are so bastards really out there.
I mean, I wouldn't put this past.
They deceive us.
I'm looking at like different first ladies and shit these days, and I'm going, you know what? I think that was a dude. I really do. I mean, we know that who's the one? Beyonce, right? Her name, literally,
Beyonce,
boy once.
Obama.
Listen,
Michelle
Jam.
Obama is for sure, man.
Sure, but look at Beyonce. Boy once.
Beyonce too.
Boy once.
Yeah.
Right. And there was an incident where she was, or he, or whatever it is, was on, I guess, the Wendy Williams show, who was a tranny, right? He was on the Wendy Williams show. It was on the Wendy. God, this is confusing. He got on the Wendy Williams show and was supposedly pregnant. And when she bent to sit down, her pregnancy folded. Her bump folded. It wasn't real at all. Because they fake that shit, man. They do that all the time. But I think that's the same one.
With baby, some stuff and really crazy people. Oh my gosh, yes, they are the same person. Yeah, I don't know.
They both have connecting earlobes.
Yeah, I mean the eyes. Okay,
that's what Renee just said. It's better to tell with ears. I agree. They do have both of Piers connecting earlobes.
Now I see a little bit. Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Said zoom in on the eyes. That's the best I can do right there.
Bastards. They're crazy. They're insane.
There's that one. There's that one. They both have this fold right here. This fold in these bags are what I'm looking at with the eyes too. The thin lips. Don't let the lipstick fool you because.
No.
Same thin lips. That same fold over the top of the front of the eye. Let's look at those eyebrows real quick. Yeah, that's not women don't let their eyebrows do that.
Yeah.
Women do not let their eyebrows like that.
He's older
not the kind that would take the time to put on lipstick. And also, look, that shade of lipstick, most women probably wouldn't choose, especially with it. Yeah, I think it's the same.
And look at the shoulders, how bright they are, you know.
Yeah.
Look,
but also women put those pads in there. They had a lot of their garments have those pads in the shoulders too, right? So I don't know if they still do that. I know that I don't know. Maybe they do. It's hard for me to keep up. I just don't give a shit no more, you know.
But this whole television is so insane. Getting, you
oh
know,
my god, yes, it is. Yes,
trances everywhere, so and insane.
And think about how psychologically damaging that actually is to you know, like young boys, right?
Yeah.
They have lusted over some Hollywood screen queen, you know, and then they find out that it was a dude. You know what I'm saying? Or even with a girl, you know, a young girl lusting over some dude like who's the one oh fuck, what's his name? He was in Donnie Darko.
They're like 6 years or something.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Okay. And his sister's an actress, right?
Yeah.
But I was sitting there looking at some pretty compelling evidence that he is actually a woman and that his sister is actually a man. And they come from Hollywood insider families.
Hollywood.
So yeah, I don't know.
It's like Sodom and Gomorrah, you know. They like to trick
it's
us.
absolutely like Sodom and Gomorrah. There is no doubt about it. That's just a given.
And for sure, Michelle Obama is for sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
So there is. Let me see. What did I come up with? Oh, I'm not in the right place. Again, I fucked up and went the wrong way. So let's see. I have not seen this, but I hate Piers Morgan with a freaking passion. And this says, and all I saw was Dan Bilzerian, I think is his name, said he killed Piers Morgan today on live TV. And I wanted to check this out and see what you all think about it.
Cool.
And we're going to make a migration here pretty soon because I'm starting to run into stuff.
You do. I don't like a religion that says that they're better than other people. And what's that?
Well, you do. You obviously do. It's blatant. No one watching this will draw any other conclusion. I'm staggered about how brazen you've been.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it when people think they're better than other people. And you see that in Israel, and they're acting like that, and they're treating Palestinians like second-class citizens. They're treating them like subhuman beasts, and it sells that in their Talmud. So it says if you are not a Jew, that you are basically subhuman. And I don't think that Judaism and Christianity go hand in hand. I mean, they believe that Jesus is in hell burning in human shit, and they believe the Virgin Mary is a whore. So I don't think those are two religions that really intersect very well. But, you know, we've been programmed that they do, and we've been programmed that it's okay and that Jews are the chosen people, and I just disagree with that. I think everybody's equal.
Do you even comprehend how this interview is going to play out when it airs?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be bad. But, you know, my opinion is not politically correct, but I believe that is the truth. You know, there's 2 billion Muslims, but everybody wants to, you know, promote this anti-Muslim, this hatred for Muslim, like they're all, you know, these terrorists. And I think the Israelis are the terrorists. I think they are the ones perpetuating the big acts of terrorism. And, you know, nobody wants to talk about that.
And what do you say to Jewish people who may watch this and be utterly horrified by what they're hearing?
They can be horrified. I mean, I was horrified to find that they mass murdered Christians. I was horrified to learn the things that they teach in the Talmud. I was horrified that they think that Jesus is burning in shit in hell. I was horrified that they think that the Virgin Mary is a whore. I was horrified to learn that they think it's okay to steal from Gentiles. I was horrified to hear that there's, you know, 2 sets of justice. I was horrified to find out that they think it's okay to, you know, gang rape Palestinian prisoners. I was horrified about all those things. I'm horrified that we're funding a genocide right now. So they can be horrified.
Dan Bilzerian.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, the Jews was kicking out everywhere, not? The lands kicked the Jews out, you know, because they don't like them.
It's been, you know, well, look, here's the thing I look at, right? And we're going to make that run here. We're going to go here pretty quick. over to Rumble right quick before we get into this. But if I was divorced 109 times, how likely are you to believe me when I say, but it wasn't me, it was them?
Oh.
I've had 109 women divorce me, and I claim that it wasn't me, it was them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
I mean,
kind of like what you got.
that's hard, you know. You just can have a look on it, you know. That's why I don't like the news, because you can't believe in anything, you know. You have to check double things or third times, you know, to believe it.
Let me
I
see. I got a
don't
couple
watch
more.
any news anymore. Sorry.
That's all right. I got a couple more safe things on here.
Cool.
Oh, this is pretty funny too. This woman, and this is what gets me. What goes through somebody's mind that makes them say, "Hey, I want to have some kind of an emotional tirade on camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to film myself doing something really stupid." So this is the thing. It says, told my husband of 24 years the consequences of voting choice was to be married and not be married anymore. Haven't talked to him since Tuesday. He packed up his stuff while I was at work. Now this is fucking crazy. Listen to this shit.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You laid that line down so thick he saw it. He didn't even want to mess with it. He just packed his shit and ran.
Now, see, she's acting like this woman that's talking about that. The woman said that she told her husband that the consequences of his voting choice was to not be married anymore. And he fucking rolled, man. Right? And they're saying, oh, that's like, she kicked him out. And he was like, no, fuck you. I don't need you. You just go on the fuck on.
That's really a nice.
It was probably it's probably the best excuse he's found yet. You know?
And
Oh,
she's
damn.
laughing
You don't want to be my
on
You don't want to
TV.
be my. Yeah. Oh, you don't want to be my wife no more? Oh, okay. Well, damn. Geez. Oh, no. Please don't go.
I had one girl, she left me because I had no car for a time now. So she left me. There are women like that, you know. But this is crazy,
This
really.
must be scary as hell. Can we be friends?
Anyway. Wow. So she was celebrating that asinine decision by that woman, but I don't know. Also, the man might have been, but it sounds to me like he left without a fight. And that ought to tell the woman something right there. If he just packed his shit and rolled, that ought to tell you something right there, man. Said,
Yeah, man.
okay, thanks. I've been looking for an out.
That's all when a girl say to me, because of the vote I have to leave, then I really take my stuff and run, you know, because this is so insane, you know. So,
listen, they've had FEMA workers. They've had to fire a FEMA official because she was avoiding the homes that had Trump signs, and says they did it in the Carolinas too, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Your political position is not to be. See, this is but that's it. I mean, boom, and she got fired. You know, it'd be usually what you would expect during this freaking out period she's not fired. She did the right thing. Blah blah blah. It's fuck, man. real quick. Let me make sure we got everything going here. So I think we're about to make. Yeah. I think we're gonna just have to.
So the vote is
there
over.
is one
Yes,
thing.
Trump has won. Yes, so in USA.
Yeah. We'll be. Yeah, we're gonna have to because we're gonna talk about things regarding the last 4 years, and a certain little magical bug that flies around looking for people's respiratory systems. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to talk about who, again, is behind that bullshit as well. So here I am, almost an hour into YouTube, just 9 minutes shy, and that's including the introduction. So hit the like, share it, subscribe it, and then I want everybody, I'm going to give you all a couple minutes. I want everybody to hit that link that I just put in the chat. It's to the Rumble side of things. I am over there live already simulcasting. A lot of you will like the chat much better than in the past. They've put some they put a little more into it, and I'm also able to pin messages up there. I haven't learned how to make moderators yet, Renee and Barbara, but as soon as I do, I will figure it out. They got a thing somewhere on this. I have a video that's supposed to tell me how to do it. But anyway,
I already follow you now, and I get that your like. So nice, thank you. So thanks.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
Well, there's one more subscribers. We're doing good over there. So we got 127 over there on that side right now. Looks like it's going down on the YouTube, and we're going everybody over to Rumble. So once again, it's in the description to the video. It's also pinned in the top of the chat. I'm putting it in one more last time. Be sure to go there and subscribe to the channel. And with that, we're going to tell YouTube good night, my friends. And let's see. How do I
You heard about PJ Soul?
What's that?
PJ, you heard about PJ? They took his channel down.
Again?
Yeah, his Bible channel.
He got it back. He got it back.
Now he has it back, yes.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Yes.
I did hear about that. All right, guys.
Okay.
Everybody on YouTube, if you're not over at Rumble by now, you missed it. YouTube, piss off.